Red Oaks Brandon Earp, a champion, 113 pounds here at the Rollin Dyer Invitational. Brandon, a pretty dominant performance from you today. Just your thoughts?
They were pretty good people. I think they were pretty good, so I give them congrats for competing with me today.
Talk about your day. What was it that was really working for you?
Doing my takedowns and getting around them and taking them down and stuff.
Seems like you've been continuing to improve as the season has gone along. What's the one area that you feel like has really been where you've got the best at?
I'd say when I'm on bottom, like trying to get out and taking my 2 points from taking them down.
Talk about your season up to this point. How do you try to build off the success that you've had?
Doing better on taking my shots and getting better at getting out from bottom.
A dominant day for Underwood Stevie Barnes. He's the most outstanding wrestler of the Rollin Dyer Invitational at 126 pounds. Stevie, like I said, dominant day. Just your thoughts?
Yeah, just a really good day overall. I think by far my bracket's probably the deepest weight class here, and probably had 4 or 5 ranked guys in there, and coming out on top, feels good.
When you get a tough bracket like that, I'm sure as a competitor it's something you want, but how motivating is it, or is it a little nerve-wracking as well, knowing that you're going to have a tough day ahead of you?
No, I'm not really worried about it. I train for everybody the same, really just trying to get to my angles, work my offense, and just do what I do. Usually it works out the way I want it, so not too worried about who's all in my bracket, taking one match at a time.
Your finals match, you were able to score first really quick. How big was that maybe kind of in the grand scheme of things to be able to settle in?
Yeah, really got the ball rolling there early, and was looking to continue that throughout the match, and I knew I could score, and just kept on attacking.
Been wrestling really well right now, but do you feel like maybe still you've got some of your best wrestling left ahead of you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just working in the room every day, trying to get better, better myself, and I know my best is yet to come, so it's looking like a good year.
Big day for Abraham Lincoln's Jude Ryan. He's the champion in a talent-packed 145-pound bracket. Jude, just your thoughts on today?
Well, honestly, I expected this. This is my goal from the start of the season. I want to come in, wrestle the good matches, get ranked kids in my bracket, and go out there and wrestle my match and overcome the odds. I was seeded 4th coming into today. I proved that that's a mistake. People are underestimating me. I'm here to make some noise this year. It's just a start. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the plan.
You beat number 2 ranked Isaac Bryan in the semis and got Dawson Bond of Red Oak, who was also ranked. You mentioned you maybe felt a little slighted in the seeding. Was that a pretty big motivator?
Yeah, it was definitely a big motivator. And it's really easy to get that momentum moving because I see him again at conference during this season. And I get that momentum rolling, I can get in his head a little bit, just make the rest of it all easier for me.
Aside from maybe the extra motivation on the mat, what was it that you felt like was really the difference for you today?
Well, I think the difference for me is feeling good all week, trying to keep my weight down and keep it all under control. Getting a good warm-up in especially really helps, and getting the right mindset. I go out there and I'm in the zone, right? Nothing's gonna stop me from getting what I want.
How would you assess how the season has gone to you up to this point, and then how do you try to build off that?
Well, I think the season has had its ups and downs, as all seasons do, but I've suffered a couple of losses and tough kids, but I take all those losses and I learn from them, and I try to work on everything that I need to work on and get better each and every week. And like you said, with that momentum, it helps get a match like this and winning those big matches, and then I can use that momentum to keep it rolling and eventually hopefully get a state title.
All right, another dominant day for Jack Gockel. You guys win the team title as well. Jack, just talk about your day.
It was overall, I think we wrestled well as a team. I was fortunate enough to come out on top today, and there's definitely some things that we can improve on as a unit and individually as well. But overall, it was a pretty good day with a title for myself and for the team, so not much to complain about.
Yeah, what's this team like? Obviously, you guys have a lot of really good wrestlers in the room.
Yeah, so it's awesome to be a part of this group of guys. I think from the top to bottom, we have just a great group of young men off the mat and a lot of fierce competitors on the mat. So I'm just very fortunate and blessed.
Talk about your day on the mat. I think in your finals match, it took you all of 4 seconds to get a takedown.
Yeah, I just focused on scoring points today. Just wrestling offensively and putting the pace on my opponents, and I felt for the most part that I was able to do that. A few technical things here to clean up, but overall, I'm pretty satisfied with my performance today.
You've had a heck of a career. I know there's one thing you're still going for. What do you try to do between now and the state tournament to ultimately get that?
Just got to get better. Really focusing on just taking care of the little details. Making sure that my diet's good, making sure that my grades are good, making sure that I'm training the right way, and ultimately just working on, wrestling to my level and just performing the best that I can every day. And I have faith that if I do that, then I'll see the results that I want.
All right, a good day for the Mayberries from Glenwood. Mitch, a champion at 182. Vincent doing so at 106. Gentlemen, just your thoughts on today?
I don't know. Today was a tough day. I mean, there was good wrestling in every bracket, every weight, no matter what there was. And there was a lot of ranked kids, a good competition, just a good pre-end of the year tournament for see where we're at.
I had the number 3 ranked kid, number 8 ranked kid, but I didn't get to wrestle the 3 ranked kid. I only wrestled the 8th ranked kid, and I beat him in the finals. So it was a good day.
Mitch, you scored a lot of points early on in your finals match. Had to kind of hold on, though, for the second period and then got the pin in the third. What was it that was working for you?
Honestly, I think that I just used my strength and length and slowed it down a little bit and hit my tilts when I needed it and got into my shots and just kind of just wrestled the way I wrestle and it went from there.
Vinny, a pretty dominant day for you. What was working?
I just had to keep moving and stay aggressive. That's basically it.
What's it like getting to wrestle as a team together? And I mean, you guys obviously a young team, but wrestling well.
I don't know. Honestly, it's just like a brotherhood. There's nothing beats it. Everyone's here for each other, and there's no negative relationships between anybody on our team. We're just brothers and wrestle like it.
It's pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Vinny, you've had a fantastic freshman season to this point. Is it kind of gone the way you thought it would?
No, I didn't think I'd do this good. I thought it'd be a little. I've still got some more kids I'm gonna have to train for, but yeah.
Mitch, you had a great end to the season last year. Did that kind of maybe fuel the fire going into the offseason, into the start of this season?
It proved to me what I'm capable of, and last year I wasn't even close to where I should have been, and just added fuel to the fire and said, alrighty, I can do this from where I was at. Let's do it better.
Underwood's Chris Garner, a champion at 220 pounds, the Rollin Dyer Invitational. Chris, a pretty dominant showing from you today. Just your thoughts?
Good tournament, a lot of fun.
Now, what was it that was able to make it a good tournament for you?
I wrestled hard all my matches, wrestled pretty good, and got a good outcome, so that was always good.
Talk about your offense. What is it that's kind of your go-to or the thing that really gets you moving?
I love my underhook series. If I can get an underhook, it's game over.
What is it about it?
It's just I'm so versatile with it. I mean, if I get an underhook, I got a snatch, a far knee, a snap down. I got all kinds of stuff from an underhook. So I mean, you never know what I'm gonna do first, basically.
Been a pretty impressive start to the season for, at least from an outsider's perspective. How would you kind of assess the way things have gone?
Could always be better. Could always turn out better, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now. I think I'm only gonna get better from here. So.
Yeah, you mentioned hoping to only get better from here. What do you feel like you need to do to get better from here?
Probably conditioning a lot of just working the room, feeling stuff out, and dialing in the technique.